Welcome to the 2025 WWE Mock Draft for Raw and SmackDown, right after the explosive WrestleMania 41. The grandest stage of them all delivered with shock and awe, leaving the WWE Universe buzzing, wondering what's next for their favorite superstars. You know, like trying to predict what happens next after SummerSlam or the Royal Rumble, or even after that match at WrestleMania 28. WrestleMania is always electric, and this year was no different. Now the landscape of the WWE is about to shift again. It's time for the WWE Draft, where superstars will find new homes, new rivalries will ignite, and new chapters will be written in WWE history. Who's going where? Who will rise to the top of Raw and SmackDown? That's what we're here to predict. Let's dive into the top picks and see who could be heading to which brand. Get ready because this is the WWE Mock Draft 2025. Are you fired up? I'm fired up. Let's do this. The first pick in any draft is huge. It sets the tone. It shows you what the general manager is thinking. And for Raw, there's no bigger statement than drafting the face of the company, the head of the table, the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. Raw is the flagship show, the longest-running weekly episodic television show in history, and it demands a champion, a leader, a force of nature like Roman Reigns. You can bet that every single week, Roman will be there, dominating the competition and solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. Believe that. SmackDown needs a game changer, a superstar who can captivate the audience, a master strategist who can outthink and outmaneuver anyone in the ring. And who better to answer that call than Seth freaking Rollins? Rollins is electric. He's got the look, he's got the talent, and he knows how to work a crowd like nobody's business. This is a guy who can carry a show on his back, and with SmackDown being the land of opportunity, expect Rollins to seize this moment and take his rightful place at the top of the blue brand. Bianca Belair is a force of nature. She's strong, she's athletic, and she's got the heart of a champion. She's already proven herself time and time again on Raw, and this draft is about continuing that dominance. The Raw women's division is stacked with talent, but Belair stands head and shoulders above the rest. She's the EST of WWE for a reason, and she's not going to let anyone forget it. She's going to keep on shining, keep on inspiring, and keep on proving why she's the baddest woman on the planet. Chapter 4. The Queen claims her throne on SmackDown. Charlotte Flair is royalty in the world of WWE. She's a 14-time women's champion, a lineage that speaks for itself. And now, she brings her undeniable talent and star power to SmackDown. SmackDown's women's division is about to get a whole lot more interesting. Charlotte Flair is here to reclaim her spot at the top, and you know she's not going to let anyone stand in her way. Get ready for a clash of titans as Flair stakes her claim as the Queen of SmackDown. Chapter 5. The Scottish Warrior forges ahead on Raw. Drew McIntyre is a warrior in every sense of the word. He's tough, he's resilient, and he's got an intensity that's unmatched in the ring. He's a former WWE champion, and he's got his eyes set on reclaiming that title. Raw needs a workhorse, a superstar who's going to bring it every single week. Someone who's not afraid to get in the trenches and fight for what he believes in. Drew McIntyre is that guy. He's the heart and soul of Raw, and he's not going anywhere. Chapter 6. KO brings the fight to SmackDown. Kevin Owens is a prize fighter, he's a brawler, a technician, and he's got a knack for getting under his opponent's skin. He's a former Universal Champion, and he's always in the mix for championship gold. SmackDown is the perfect battleground for Kevin Owens. He thrives on chaos, and he's not afraid to take on anyone, anytime, anywhere. He's a fan favorite, and he's going to bring a whole new level of intensity to the blue brand. Becky Lynch is back, and the WWE Universe is ready for it. After taking time off to start a family, the man is back to reclaim her spot at the top of the women's division. And there's no better place to do that than on Monday Night Raw. Raw is where Becky became the man, where she broke down barriers and redefined what it means to be a WWE superstar. She's a natural-born leader, a fan favorite, and a force to be reckoned with in the ring. Chapter 8. The Boss makes SmackDown her empire. Sasha Banks is the boss, and she's here to run SmackDown. She's a multiple-time women's champion, a trailblazer, and one of the most charismatic superstars in WWE history. SmackDown is getting a dose of star power and athleticism with Sasha Banks. She's gonna light up the Friday nights with her incredible in-ring ability and larger-than-life personality. Chapter 9. The Almighty continues his reign of power on Raw. Bobby Lashley is a force of nature. He's an absolute powerhouse, a former WWE champion, and he's got his sights set on dominating Raw. Lashley brings an intensity and physicality to Raw that's unmatched. He's a true athlete, a dominant force, and a superstar who can carry a brand on his massive shoulders. Chapter 10. The Nightmare Haunts SmackDown. Rhea Ripley is a nightmare for her opponents. She's tough, she's brutal, and she's got a killer instinct that's unmatched in the women's division. Now, she brings her unique brand of chaos to SmackDown. Ripley is a rising star in WWE, and she's ready to take the next step. She's a former women's champion, and she's hungry for more gold. Outro, who's your draft pick? That's our early 2025 WWE mock draft. Who do you think will end up where? Let us know in the comments below. This is just the beginning, folks. The WWE landscape is always changing, and this draft is sure to shake things up in a major way. Who will rise to the top? Who will fall short? Who will be the breakout stars of the year? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WWE content. We'll be covering all the fallout from the draft, breaking down the biggest matches, and giving you our expert analysis every step of the way. See you in the ring.